Did Beyonce's sister Solange Knowles attack Jay-Z on an elevator? Because there's surveillance video that is making its way around social media. TMZ published this video. We've not been able to confirm its authenticity, I have to point out. But joining us is the founder and the editor of SwaggerNewYork.com, Jean-Pierre Regis. Just for the folks who are joining us in this hour, I want to point out that you say you've hung out a number of times with Solange. Is this the person you know, if this is in fact her on the tape?
This is not the Solange that I know. I've hung out with her multiple times, and she is really a laid-back girl. I mean, she is really soft-spoken. Again, she's a mother. She really handles herself well in all situations. This is very shocking to see from her. I've never seen her turn up like this before, and something happened that night that really set her off, Robin.
I wonder what. I wonder what. So we haven't seen... Go ahead.
There's a trending, the world wants to know what happened. There's a trending topic that went worldwide yesterday that was hashtag what Jay-Z said to Solange, because people want to know. This is not what you see from a woman like this. It was violent, it was vicious, it was really terrible and shocking. And I'm sure Beyonce, the private life that she leads, does not know how to respond.
Do they have any history of not getting along? Sister-in-law, brother-in-law, or no?
No. What I will say and what I do know is that Beyonce and Solange are very, very close. Solange just recently played at Coachella, and Beyonce showed up just to dance alongside her. They hang out on all of their free time together. They have a very tight relationship. What to be said about Solange and Jay-Z, I can't speak to that. I don't know what's brewing there.
So as we're watching this tape, I'm right beside you here, there's a couple of things that I think people may notice. For one is how long the alleged attack happened. Number two is how Jay-Z appears to be showing some restraint, if it is him. And number three, the person who looks like she's Beyonce doesn't do a whole lot. What did you notice?
She doesn't. You're right. The video lasts just about 4 minutes. You see Julius, who's Beyonce's bodyguard, constantly pressing different buttons on the elevator so that they don't have to expose this really private moment that's going on between family here. Beyonce does not respond to Solange at all. She holds her clutch. Jay-Z does not get physical back. He wards off her violence. And so it begs the question, does Beyonce agree with what Solange is screaming at Jay-Z for? A lot of people are saying maybe Solange is defending her sister in a way that her sister couldn't defend herself, and that's why Beyonce is getting not involved. What's most interesting is that once they get off the elevator, there are multiple pictures of them as if nothing happened, as if everything was perfect just minutes before.
And I think that's the one we have up on the screen.
That celebrities lead.
Yeah. So, yeah,
yes,
so there they are up on the
screen.
Lead. And they're leaving. You can see the outfits that seem to match the ones of the people in the elevator, allegedly. And because we've not been able to confirm the authenticity of who was in the elevator of that tape. But, yeah, so it looks like Jay-Z's walking. He has his hand on his chest, and they're just kind of going out separately but together. Yeah.
All is fine, and last night they showed up together to the Nets-Heat game. Jay-Z and Beyonce showed up together to the Nets game as if everything was okay. The New York Daily News reported that they approached Jay-Z twice to talk to him about the altercation. Both times they were warded off. Nobody wants to talk about this. Beyonce, Solange, they will all let it fall under the radar. There will be no press releases given. They're not tweeting. They're not Instagramming. They are not talking at all.